Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan again with the Weekly Scuffle, and I'm here to talk about KSI's new opponent, Faze Temper, who is now the opponent for the main event for the January 14th card. Of course, everybody knows KSI is trying to make the mega fight of influencer YouTube boxing with Jake Paul eventually, but as it stands, this is his second opponent to pull out. So, is that people afraid of KSI? What's going on here? We don't really know what's going on. Dillon Danis, he should honestly just go back to Bellator and try to revive his MMA career. He's been inactive for far too long, and I think he's a good MMA fighter, especially on the ground. I don't think his striking is anything special, but I think he could be a solid MMA fighter and potentially have a pretty decent career if he actually stays active and fights, which he hasn't done for the better part of 3 years now. But as far as KSI and Faze Temper goes, honestly, Faze Temper, he's had 3 fights, 3 decent opponents, except his last one where he got a first round KO. And the one before that, he actually got KO'd by Slim, who is probably one of the top YouTube boxers out there right now. So this could definitely be an interesting fight for KSI and could potentially set up KSI versus Slim, which I don't know how many people would want to see that, but it's still a pretty competitive fight if you ask me. Both of them are around that 170, 175 range. So for KSI, I think this is still a solid fight. Temper showed that he has some skills, especially in his last fight where he knocked out his opponent in the first round. And he is a tall guy, he's a big dude, so I think this is definitely going to be an interesting fight. I believe he's southpaw as well, so as far as this fight for Jake Paul, I think it's definitely not something that's going to help prepare KSI to fight Jake Paul, but I think it's definitely a fight to keep him active and, to give him a different look and to just show everybody what he's got. I expect a KO from KSI. If he doesn't have the KO, then it's going to look a little bad on him, but with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out, and see you next time. Peace.